from thehannibaltv.com with a daily wrestling news update for you. The Rock returned on SmackDown before a sold out crowd of 12,700 people in Denver, Colorado on Friday night. I've been to Denver before for my Tough Enough 3 trial. Very nice city, but I have to say, I did watch The Rock's return, and it did give me chills. He is the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, and like I can't remember the last time I actually got goosebumps seeing someone come back. And I also noticed he really didn't do much, and he got massive reactions. So that's a good lesson to wrestlers that doesn't necessarily matter how many flips you could do or how many crazy spots you can do. Charisma is the most important thing in wrestling. And apparently The Rock was on the Pat McAfee show, which I'm in the process of watching now, and he said it was confirmed with him versus Roman Reigns at the WrestleMania in LA this year, but it got canceled. I don't believe what people were saying that he wasn't in shape, because he's in better shape than anyone on the roster. It's very obvious from his appearance on Friday. I think he still has the best physique in wrestling. John Cena is going to wrestle at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia November 4th, and that's also going to be Roman Reigns' next match. Apparently, WWE is going to hold an outdoor stadium event in Perth, Australia in early 2024. They're going to announce this very soon. Of course, WWE's merger with UFC to create the TKO group happened on Friday. And Ivan, that's a fake background. And the only major layoff, well, it's not even major. The only name I recognize was Dana Warrior, who had been on WWE Creative and doing other jobs for WWE, such as their community outreach program since 2014. Now, I remember Billy Graham was really bad that they put Dana Warrior on WWE Creative, but you know what? As a favor to the Ultimate Warrior, why not? Keep some money coming into the family and keep her on good terms with them so they can make more money. Apparently, WWE generated, according to Brandon Thurston from WrestleNomics, which, by the way, there's an interview with him on this channel, WWE in the first 6 months of 2023 generated $707.9 million in revenue, but only $88 million in profit, where UFC only generated $611.9 million in revenue, but made $169.8 million in profit. So UFC is obviously much more profitable. WWE, there's a lot of places they can cut, including the developmental system, which, by the way, NXT did a 0.26 rating this week with Becky Lynch on the card. So it's getting closer to Dynamite's rating. Speaking of AEW, apparently the divide between Edge and WWE is over money. QT Marshall has signed with AEW a short-term deal through the end of the year. That's relevant because I know he's in charge of a lot of the people that get booked through Dark, or they don't have Dark anymore, but I guess the extras. I know people that have been booked through him as an extra. Mind you, Jeremy Prophet going down there to train didn't do him much good. I mean, he actually went to that Nightmare Factory school and had a few extra matches, but he still hasn't been signed. So I don't know how much pull QT Marshall has, but he's AEW's Vice President of Show and Creative Coordination. Richie, I'm doing good. No, I don't think there's backstage heat with Cena and The Rock. Apparently, one of the reasons both of them might be appearing for WWE more lately is because of the writer's strike. Is there a WWE Network gift card? I have no idea. I don't know. PWI 500 is stupid. People send in their, if you don't send in your matches and stuff, I'm sure the top 50 or whatever are actually talked about, but they only accept like indie guys that send in their matches. Is there even a Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine anymore? I mean, come on. What do I think of Christian Cage? Your Father's Dead stuff? Didn't see it. I like Christian, but I remember the first Great North Wrestling show ever here in Ottawa. He was originally supposed to wrestle Jeff Jarrett, but Jeff Jarrett came to the show, took his full money, took his business class flight, but didn't want to wrestle. He said, I only want to interfere in a match. Then Christian ended up having and this match is on tape, a three-way match with AJ Styles and PCO, and Christian did not want to do the job to PCO. So AJ did the job, and Jeff Jarrett did his little interference and fought with Christian to the back. But whatever. By the way, 7 p.m. tonight, Great North Wrestling Podcast, Jack Kilby has Eric Watts returning. Where have I been at? I've been having some technical issues with my computers, which hopefully are sorted out now. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate all your comments, and I'll check back in with you later. If there's more news, watch the GNW podcast. They will be taking fan questions with Eric Watts tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot